EA Sports. It's in the game.
Start your week by installing your game plan. So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're a backup to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing how he does things to increase your game, then you've wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of a player. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 33 and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Garoppolo finding Goodwin, and they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
65.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. This is Mostert. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Mostert. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here on these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And Garrett Selleck here on the completion. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Mostert. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
A 3-yard pickup.
11.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
I'm on. I got you.
Garoppolo now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and...
Here we go. 180! Block 54. Check. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Black! 11.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Garoppolo now, 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
21.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. Completes it to Coleman. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their...
Here we go. 180! Check. Block 54. Go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Here we go.
Now a handoff looking right. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their...
Here we go. 180! 59 Mike. Check it out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo gets this one to Juszczyk. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Panthers.
Here we go. 180!
On first down, Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Here we go. 180!
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that.
Here we go. 180!
54. And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Go ahead.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
A gain of 4. It's now
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Black 80!
It's our time. It's our time.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. 18 yards, first down Niners.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
a gain of 5 brings up
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Go.
a 5-yard gain on the play.
Come on, fella. I got
Good
this.
for a 49er first down.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now they'll run it on the toss. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers get a score closer.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives. And
Here we go. 180!
I'm coming.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check.
On 2nd and very short, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Now we've got whistles and a timeout.
Here we go. 180!
Check Mike 54. I'm scared.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm here all day. I'm here.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo over the middle, and it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80! 54. Hey, gun.
Hey, I'm coming. Mike, 50.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On play action, now Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's go one more.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's got it to Matthews, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for Carolina, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.